Sam get on site at the Lincoln Memorial? Easy. Secret Service acting on orders from the President got him there. Why'd they do that? That's a little trickier. You see, the name Lucius Galliard got Grimm's attention. She knew he was a businessman Reed was working with. But Reed kept things compartmentalized, and that was one of the aspects of his operation Grimm had no access to. It pissed her off. What Grimm did know was that Reed was meeting Galliard at the memorial in the morning, right after some bullshit photo op speech the VP was giving. Galliard's people were handling event logistics, which was why he'd be there. Grimm took it to the President, who didn't like the coincidence. She wanted to know what they were talking about, and that meant getting Sam on site for audio surveillance. And more, if necessary.
I'm inside. What now?
The President's on the line, Sam. We need to eavesdrop on the conversation Reed's about to have with Galliard.
So bug the memorial.
We thought of that, Mr. Fisher. Galliard's people scrubbed the site in preparation for my Vice President's charming little speech, and there was no time to get new equipment in place.
Then what's plan B?
You are. This morning's camera equipment is still in place. Get to the control booth, hack the camera controls to record the conversation, and uplink the feed to us.
Just like that. All right, I'm on it.
What? Speech?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
You did? Really?
Dude's right. We gotta protect the borders, and the next thing you know...
Did you vote for him? In the primaries? No. When Caldwell picked him for VP, that was a big deal. I'm a little surprised the administration gave him a public forum like this.
All right, Grimm. I'm in the camera booth. Now what?
You need to sync the feed from the console to me so that I can see what we're getting. It should be easy to hack.
Hang on.
That's it. Now I need you to get comfortable with those camera controls. We're dealing with directional mics here, high-end, but they're integrated with the camera focus. Get Reed and Galliard in the shot, and we'll get the audio. Miss them, and we get nothing.
And here they come now.
This isn't good enough.
I'm glad you can make it. We've got some last-minute logistic issues to discuss.
We're 24 hours out and you want to talk paperclip requisitions here, now.
The site's clean, and I knew you'd be here since your company did the setup on the Samson speech.
One of my companies, yes. I have several. Which includes Black Arrow, which I assume is what you want to talk about.
We can talk about Black Arrow's shortcomings later. I want to talk about what I need to make this go off smoothly.
Oh. Do you now?
I was impressed that he said that. What did you think of Samson's speech?
It was a nice piece of grandstanding. He should give his writers a raise.
He swears he writes all his speeches himself.
I'm sure it plays well for the folks back home. I don't like the chances.
You don't like Samson?
I don't trust Samson. But if we had something you should keep in mind.
My, are you actually threatening me? I thought we were both more civilized than that. This is what your people want.
The people I represent want you to deal with Fisher. Stop wasting time. Stop wasting their money.
If Megiddo's getting cold feet...
Let me make this clear, Reed. Megiddo planned this operation. Megiddo paid for this operation. And Megiddo would be very upset if anyone were allowed to interfere with it.
He's not going to interfere, because my men will deal with him, since Black Arrow wasn't able to.
I'll worry about Black Arrow. You stick to the plan. Like I was saying, it's interesting that you chose this place to meet, of all places.
And why would you say that?
The eyes of history are upon it.
Out of my history books, thank you.
Really? I thought you enjoyed the spotlight more than that.
I'll do the song and dance when I have to, but the man on stage is the one with the least cover.
And cover's important, especially at a time like this.
Which would explain why you're still here.
Executive oversight. I hate leaving things to chance or third party.
You're supposed to be in Paris. All hell's about to break loose. My men will be very busy, so I cannot guarantee your safety.
I'm not asking you to.
Are you sure? This is to protect you and the operation.
Some things require a personal touch. Now, if that's everything, we're done here. I'll see you when it's over.
Goodbye, Lucius.
Let's go after Reed.
No, the smart play is to talk to Galliard. We can find Reed later.
I concur. I want to know more about Megiddo, and Lucius Galliard is the only source we have.
Okay, go. I'll freeze Galliard in place.
Galliard.
Mr. Galliard, my name is Anna Grimm's daughter. I'm calling on behalf of Tom Reed at 3rd Echelon.
I know who you are. I just finished talking with your boss. What does Reed want now?
Director Reed felt that the resolution that you two came to probably wasn't satisfactory for all sides, and was wondering if you'd be open to further discussion on the matter.
Oh, how very thoughtful of him. The answer is still no.
He'd like to know if there's anything else that could be put on the table to get you to reconsider.
A bribe?
Mr. Galliard, I think you're misunderstanding the purpose of my call.
No, I don't think I am. Let me explain something, Miss Grimm's daughter. All I want from Tom Reed is for him to do his damn job. Why don't you tell him that for me?
If you'll hold for 1 second, I'll put Director Reed on the line and you can...
You really shouldn't talk to Grimm like that.
Guards! Where the hell are my guards?
It's just you and me, Lucius. Let's talk. What's your connection with Reed?
If you ask nicely, I'd tell you. He's just hired help. God, you're thick. This is bigger than Reed, bigger than 3rd Echelon. They're just convenient.
So why does Reed want you out of town?
Your enhanced interrogation techniques need work. He wants to run the show when the EMPs are triggered. There's 3 of them scattered around the city. In a few hours, they go off, and he gets to play commando. There are people he wants to impress.
The EMPs. Where do I find them?
Say please. I don't know. That's part of the plan. You see? You can't stop it, Fisher. It's too big. It's too late. And the people I work for, this is just part of what they've got going on.
Megiddo. Who are they?
Try harder, Fisher.
Megiddo. Who are they?
They're the ones who run this town. In Moscow and Beijing and any other place that matters. They're the ones who are going to get me out of this in one piece. And once Reed is finished at the one... all Reed now.
Damn it.
Officer in trouble!
Sam? What's happening?
Galliard's dead. The shooter's running.
We need him alive. He may be our only link between Third Echelon and Megiddo.
I've got a visual. He's on the stage. He just ducked into the VIP tent. Hurry up, Sam. You're gonna lose him.
He's got a gun! A gun!
Man, Fisher.
He has a gun!
Waiting for you. Come here, Fisher. He's waiting for you.
He has a gun!
I'm here, Fisher. I'm here. All here for you, Fisher. Come on!
He went over the fence.
Attention all units, we have an officer in trouble at the Lincoln Memorial. All units in the vicinity should assist immediately.
Sam, use non-lethal force when dealing with the police. No killing. President's orders.
This guy's a cop killer!
He's waiting for you. He's waiting for you again, Sam.
Man, Fisher. Waiting for you.
He jumped down. Keep going, dead ahead. The large tent in front of you. He ducked into it.
Gotta get a camera crew down. Down at the memorial, in the top of the basement. I am not going out there.
He's outside and on the move again, Sam.
Officer in trouble!
Kill that guy! Sam Fisher!
Game over, pal!
Show yourself! Give me a second! Reload! Open fire! Come on out, sir!
Heads up, Sam. The police are pulling back from your location.
Any idea why?
I'll tap into their chromo to find out.
Everybody out! Now!
I'm seeing him exit the cafe. He's headed for the parkway, Sam. He's headed for that car. We're going to lose him. Sam, are you all right?
Theory.
Put it into practice. There are multiple Third Echelon squads converging on your position right now.
What about the cops?
Third Echelon called them off when they rolled up the shooter.
Then the gloves are off. I need a ride out of here.
The Secret Service agent who brought you in is on his way to extract you. But until he gets there, you're on your own.
Move it! Move it! Fisher, can you hear me? You didn't like Reed's little setup? No signs of activity. No signs of Fisher. We better hurry. Colonel Reed can't stall the cops forever. I got no targets!
Watch your back. It's close. Really close.
Area seems clear. Let's get back to work, but stay frosty. Area looks clear. Are we sure Fisher's still in the Memorial Zone? No targets at this time.
Sam, a second wave of operatives is on its way.
I'll get the guy who did this. Count on it. Cover the doors! Nothing new to report.
I'm here, people. He's close by.
Still nothing here. This cafe's got plenty of hiding spots for a guy like Fisher. I'm not finding anything. Fisher, can you hear me? You didn't like Reed's little setup?
Stay alert. Can't have gone too far.
No movement.
Watch for movement. He's close.
There's another batch coming at you, Sam.
No signs of Fisher. Better hurry. Can't stall the cops forever. Sector's clear.
Search and destroy. Find a
hostile and take him out.
No contact! Repeat, no contact!
There's no sign of him. He's got to be here somewhere. Still no visual on Fisher. Continue to sweep the cafe.
Still searching! No sign of the hostile!
Time to go, Sam. Your ride is here.
Where?
On the bridge behind the cafe. Go.
Nothing. Not here. Keep looking. No Fisher yet. Find him. He's certainly not having a coffee.
Get to the bridge now. Your ride's waiting.
Close by.
Area's clear. Everybody stay frosty. You could come back anytime.
Subject's on the first floor!
Stop fire! Stop fire!
Subject spot!
It shows you how much Sam changed that he would even think about going after Third Echelon. He'd been a company man, loyal to the bone. But now, here he was, ready to rip the guts out of the beast. The building's weakness was in the power supply. The main feed and primary backup ran through the basement parking garage. With a little C4 in the right places, Sam could cut the power to the building long enough to slip inside Third Echelon. That was good enough for Sam. He was going in, and he wanted them to know he was coming.
Sam, are you in the garage?
I smell like a spare tire.
It was the best way. Now I need you to use the C4 you packed to take out the building's primary and secondary transformers. Do it simultaneously when you reach the front desk, and you'll have a short window before the emergency power puts security back online.
They're both on the parking level, right?
Right, but in 2 separate rooms. And don't be seen or they're gonna seal the security doors and you're done. And don't give those surveillance cameras a show.